Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
The Avengers trailer has just dropped. It's probably the most anticipated trailer of the year. I am stupid excited for this. All right, here we go. Let's check this out.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Damn.
Powerful.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that. That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Yay, he got out. Oh, thank God they ended it on a positive note because I was like, oh, I mean, I know it's gonna be positive because they're gonna get the gang back together again, but.
Well, they didn't indicate really anything in there. They did a good job of keeping any, like, reveals secret. I mean, obviously, we knew Ant-Man was gonna come back and Jeremy Renner was gonna come back, but, like...
But the Avengers symbol came back together, all the dust came back together, like, come on now.
Right, but they haven't actually told us who's, like, collectively who's in the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So this is actually a perfect teaser because it reminds you, like, everything is very grim at the beginning of all of this. Like, they are at the most bottom they have ever been. I just rewatched Avengers Infinity War the other day, and I was like, man, like, this is crazy because everyone's thought is, or at least a number of cynics, I should say, their thought is, you know, it's whatever, everyone's just gonna be alive at the end of it, they're just gonna reverse it, you know, with the time stone thing. And it's like, yeah, but a number of the filmmakers are like, no, there's a number of people who are just dead. So it's hard to know what to believe. Like, you just don't know what's actually going to happen.
Right.
But I love the way it starts. It's like, it's a very bold place to begin, where it's just like, it is dark, man. Like, that's the thing that they kept saying in the behind the scenes of Avengers Infinity War. It's like, no other commercial film has gone this dark. Has gone to this place. I'm like, that's so true. Like, I never really thought about it. Like, the biggest commercial movie of all time is gone to the darkest place possible.
I know, and then just having Tony Stark there by himself in the middle of space, like, you get the feeling of loneliness that comes from just basically half the world disappearing. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, whoa.
I mean, and you know, of course, Robert Downey Jr. is the perfect person to deliver that kind of monologue because he knows how to be real. Like, doesn't matter if he's in space or if he's in a newsroom, like in a black and white film. Like, he just knows how to be real.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I love him so much. But yeah, I mean, that tear with Captain America, like you just, you feel it. You feel, and initially when I didn't catch the word missing when it showed Scott Lang, I was like, wait a second, did I miss something? Because I'm pretty sure at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, spoiler alert, he's still alive, trapped inside that,
but I wasn't sure if he was going to get out, because he's trapped there and no one's there to help pull him out. But obviously, I mean, he's super smart, so.
Well, I imagine that the idea is that just like, Michelle Pfeiffer, he was able to figure something out that makes him even more powerful than her.
Yeah, hopefully.
So.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise he's just got good jokes, which is fine.
One thing I was kind of somewhat anticipating was showing Captain Marvel in
Yes,
this.
I was gonna bring that up because I did think like, oh, well, we know that there's a Captain Marvel movie coming. I was expecting her to at least be in this trailer, but maybe they're saving that for another one. But to be honest, I would be perfectly fine if they just stopped it at this trailer and they were like, yeah, that's all we're showing you.
It is strong enough. I mean, I heard from some sources, I don't know if this is true, that they were toying with not even showing a commercial at all. Like they were just not gonna have an ad because it's so strongly anticipated. Like last week we had that whole kerfuffle over, did it drop? Is it gonna drop? Is it gonna drop? And it never dropped. And everybody's talking about this goddamn trailer and everyone's got blue balls over where is the trailer? Like there isn't enough buzz around it without this ad. And I saw some like things online in my search that it was actually called like Avengers Annihilation. And I'm like, that's kind of funny because there's a movie called Mortal Kombat Annihilation with a huge cast of people. But Endgame, I mean, that's certainly fitting.
That was, I mean, when that title came up, I was just like, yep, that's a good title. Right. Well done.
Well, obviously, the objective would be to reverse things.
Yes.
Right? I'm thinking about it because they're like, this is what we have to do. Blah, blah, blah.
It has to work. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right. But it doesn't mean it's gonna. It could still be dark.
No!
It could still be that there's a 50% of, people who are... But the thing is...
Don't do this to us.
Supposedly we've got a Spider-Man trailer coming fairly soon.
Yeah?
So, I mean, something's got to get worked out here. Maybe they're able to bring some people back.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a whole fight inside the glove thing. Inside that one stone.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, like, there's some people that are supposed to be alive, like...
The Soul Stone?
The Soul Stone, yeah. Like, maybe there's a whole battle inside the Soul Stone, kind of like a thing out of X-Men. I remember seeing it, one of the Phoenix episodes of X-Men on the Fox cartoon show. There was a whole battle inside this, like, diamond thing. That I don't know what that diamond was, if it's... I don't think it's related to this. But, yeah. So, anything is possible in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
There could be a whole battle inside the stone.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, this was perfect. I love it.
So, Jeremy Renner being back.
Happy.
Thank God.
Thank God. Some of the old gang.
Yeah.
The original Avengers crew, right? Yeah. That's all that was left over.
Right. You know what's funny is I was listening to the commentary as well for the Avengers Blu-ray, and one of the things they were saying was like, I think it was on the commentary that it's like it's unfortunate that Spider-Man, went on this adventure with Iron Man. Like it was unfortunate for him, like because if he had stayed at home, maybe he'd be okay. But I was like, I don't understand. Like, I don't think that's how it works.
No, I think if you were meant to die,
yeah.
You're gonna die, or you're meant to disappear and turn to dust. Then that's your destiny.
It's indiscriminate. It's just like as they illustrated with Fury, it's like it's indiscriminate. It could be anybody.
Anyone.
And so thank goodness Jeremy Renner's still here with all of his mighty powers.
I wonder if Pepper Potts is still around.
That went over your head, but all right. Pepper, I hope is still around. Maybe she'll don the Iron Man suit as well.
Maybe.
Give her some powers.
Yeah.
She
She did have powers at one point, didn't she? So she wore the Iron Man suit at one point.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, in the last Avengers film, they had that whole like female power moment in the Battle of Wakanda. Maybe she'll have her female power moment. The pregnant lady powers, whatever those might be.
Right.
They say moms have like 20 times the strength when a can of tomatoes rolls under the car, so they can pick it up. Pick up the car and grab the tomatoes? Or is it a baby?
It's the baby. Oh. I don't think you get superpowers for a can of tomatoes. I mean, I'd love that if that was the case, but I don't think so.
Sometimes a can of tomatoes is just as important as a baby. I'm just messing around. I did really appreciate the Avengers logo as well. Like, all of it.
It's it's symbolic. I'm hoping it's symbolic. I hope it's not just them pulling our legs and going, got you, you know.
Well, I mean, anything is possible at this point because there's like, who's gonna be back? Like, there was so much speculation. Like, I literally thought, I genuinely thought that Robert Downey Jr. was gonna die in the last one. Like, when he got stabbed, I was like, oh shit, is he gone? Because it's like, there's a number of people who want to retire from the franchise. Yeah. And so with all that, like, real stuff out, you know, that spreading in the you know, the news and in the zeitgeist and whatnot, I'm like, so I don't, it's so hard to know what's gonna come next.
Right,
and who's gonna get killed off or gracefully bow out, you know? So, yeah, anyway. We've talked at length about this. I'm stupid excited for the next commercial that may or may not come. So, yeah, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out ACHARA KIRK on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.